All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 First Street. This is the brother Kasha Kwala from the GMS Atlanta Church. And today's lesson is going to be pertained around kind of what the Spirit has been pushing in Israel lately, and it's the persecution that is drawing nigh, regardless if you're, you know, regardless if you're a heathen or a Hebrew Israelite, okay? Because the entire, like it says in Revelation, the entire world will be tempted or tried, okay? The entire world will be tried, and this is specifically toward those toward the Hebrew Israelites, okay? You will be tried, no matter what ABC camp you're in. You will be tried, all right? So with that, I'm gonna just get a precept super quick. All right. Salakia. Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. And it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, okay, to try them that dwell upon the earth. That's right. So if you keep this word, you'll be kept from the hour of temptation. All right. Let's get the word temptation. In the Greek, it's somos. Um, and it says an experiment, okay? An attempt, a trial, a proving, okay? All right. So when Esau comes down, it's going to be experimentation on you Hebrew Israelites. See what weapons work. You know, they're already experimenting on us as of right now. Okay, we're low key in the mild stages of the hour of temptation. There's certain temptations that we're tempted with on a daily basis right now. Okay, it says trial, approving. You're going to be proved. People are going to have to be proved in that day. But specifically, the Hebrew Israelites, if you claim you're an Israelite, if you know you're an Israelite, even if you heard that you're an Israelite and didn't accept it, you will be tested as well. Okay, it says the trial made of you by um, Salakia, the trial made of you by my bodily condition, since conditions served as a test of the love of the Galatians toward Paul. It says the trial of man's fidelity, okay, fidelity goes into faith, okay, integrity, all right, virtue, and constancy, all right, or consistency, all right. So fidelity is the main thing. So it's going to be a trial or a test of one's faith, man. Yeah, you're a Hebrew Israelite, but did you have faith as a Hebrew Israelite in the correct power? Not Christ, not Jesus, not any other name, but Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? So without further ado, this is Lamentation chapter 5. I'm going to start at 1 and I'm going to end at verse 5. It says, remember, O Lord, what has come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach. That's right. And this is what we're screaming out right now, and even in that day, because it's going to be a great day, man. Jeremiah 30:7, okay, Daniel 12:1, all right, it's going to be a great day, all right, and this thing is going to come upon us, but the true men of the Lord, who are the true worshipers, like it says, and I'm just going to go ahead and grab it, who are the true worshipers, according to John, the 4th chapter, I think the 39th verse, if I'm not mistaken. See if I can get it real quick. Of course, the internet goes slow, so bear with me, Akim. No, it's fine. I'm gonna continue in in the Book of Lamentations. All right, but I think in John, the 4th chapter, I see if I can pull it up on my phone. Just read it for edification purposes. In John, the 4th chapter, it speaks about the true worshipers. Okay. Um, let's see. You don't have to get it. It's okay. But it says, remember, Lamentations 5:1. Um, remember, O Lord, what has come upon us. All right. Remember, O Lord, what has come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach. All right. So consider. All right. So have consideration. Let's get the word consider. Okay. And the word consider is nabat. It means to look, regard. All right. Show regard. Pay attention to. Okay. So pay attention to what we're going through. And behold, all right. Behold is to like look upon, all right. Ra'ah, it says to see, look at, inspect, perceive, consider. It's a synonym, okay. So consider and consider our reproach, all right. So it's like a double asking of the Lord. And I found that scripture, all right. It is John the 4th chapter, but it seems like my internet is working slow, but it's okay. We're going to continue. All right, it says, our inheritance is turned to strangers, our house to aliens. All right, that's right. Our inheritance is turned to strangers. Okay, the Edomites. All right, the Amalekites got our house right now, our inheritance. All right, and the Edomites are running the world as of right now. Okay, the earth is our house. It's made for our sakes. Okay. It says, we are orphans and fatherless. That's right, we're orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows. That's right. And who's afflicting the fatherless child? Esau. That's why you got what it says in Exodus, I think the 23rd chapter, speaking about there's a law speaking about pertaining on the fatherless children and the widows. Okay, so I'm gonna get that real quick. This is Exodus chapter 20. It's 22. Exodus chapter 22, and I'll start at verse 22. It says, "Ye shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child." Who we are? Okay, we have widows and we're fatherless right now. All right, because the Most High, according to Jeremiah what 15:1, He's cast us out of His sight. All right. So it says, verse 23, if thou afflict them in any wise, they will, and they cry at all unto me, I will surely hear their cry. And this is what Lamentation, the 5th chapter, is speaking about, is crying unto the Lord. It's saying, remember, O Lord, Yahweh. Okay? Now, lamentation means to lament or to cry or to mourn. Okay? Because we're fatherless children right now. All right? And the Edomites are afflicting us. All right? So now we're crying unto the Lord. So Exodus 22 and 23 again. If thou afflict them in any wise, anything you do, physically, mentally, psychologically, afflict them in any wise, okay? And they cry at all unto me, which we're doing right now. We're sighing and crying. We're giving Yahweh Shem Yahushai no rest, all right, due to the so-called white man, the Edomites, oppression and rule, all right? It says, I will surely hear their cry. That's right. They should surely hear our cry, going back to 1 John when it says, and if we know we hear him, then we will write a petition of what we desire. That's right. We desire to get the hell up out of here. All right. We desire to get the hell out of here because what? Because we can't take this no more. We're tired of this. Okay. Let's see if it pops up. John chapter, just to digress, John chapter 4, verse 23, I want to say. Yep. John 4 and 22. Ye worship, ye not know what we know what we worship. For salvation is for the Jews, is of the Jews. Yeah, that's right. The Israelites. Verse 23, but the hour cometh. That's right. The hour of this tribulation and persecution is on its way. And now is, all right, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. And that's speaking about right now, man. We're the true, Lord willing, us men who keep pushing his word are the true worshipers of him. All right. And the hour has come, man. It's here. It's upon us. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. There's a particular certain people that he wants to worship him. All right. And we're going to be doing this, crying unto him via book of Lamentations. But going back to the fatherless child, it says, verse 24, Exodus 22 and 24, and my wrath shall wax hot. That's right. Just since my internet's working, I'm going to pull it up here. Exodus 22. It says right here, Exodus 22 and 24, and my wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with the sword. So yeah, that's what's coming to you, Esau, you so-called, you pronounced white people. Okay, the Lord's gonna kill you. It says, I will kill you with the sword, and your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless. That's right. That goes back to Isaiah, the 47th chapter, which I can pull super quickly, just because for edification purposes and to understand what it says in Jeremiah, Salakia. I want to say Deuteronomy 30 and 7, if I'm not mistaken, where it says the curses shall be pretty much turned upon them. Okay. Isaiah 47 and 9, it says, 47 and 8, it says, therefore hear this now, that thou art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. That's a clear representation of the Edomites. He's claiming that he's God. All right. I shall not sit as a widow, and neither shall I know the loss of children. That's right. This is the same thing that was being said in the book of Revelation, the 18th chapter, around the 10th verse, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So it says right here, verse 7, Revelation 18 to 7, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. That's right. So Isaiah 47 and 8, therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, and dwell carelessly, right? That saith in the heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, referring to the same thing in Revelation 18 and 7. Neither shall I know the loss of children. But guess what? According to Exodus 22, the wrath of the Lord shall kill you. All right? And it says, Exodus 22 and 24, and my wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with the sword, and your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless. That's right. Isaiah 47 and 9 now. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day. The loss of children, all right? Same thing it says here in Exodus, all right? Your children fatherless, all right? And widowhood, that's right. It says, I will kill you with the sword, and your wife shall be widows. This is coming on to the Edomites, all right? For afflicting the fatherless. That's why we're crying out in the book of Lamentations, all right? So continuing, it says, they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and the great abundance of thine enchantments. That's right. So all these things are coming upon you for the persecution that you're about to put on the men of the Lord. All right. That's why Apostle Gabar keeps harping on this persecution. All right. Because it's coming to us. Anyone who claims you're a Hebrew Israelite, these things are coming via the white man, via Satan, via Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because he brings the order. All right. So continuing in verse 4, Lamentations 5 and 4, we have drunken our water for money. That's right. We have drunken our water for money. That's when you go back to the book of Ezekiel, we should drink our water in measure. All right. Our wood is sold unto us. So the wood our wood is sold unto us. We own the world spiritually. All right. We got the whole dwelling of the earth. Okay. That was a blessing given unto Jacob, and it's given unto us forevermore. All right. Our own wood, so our own earth is being sold into us, because what? We're in slavery right now. All right. And someone else, like it says in verse 2, has our inheritance in our house. All right. So continuing to the point of the matter, and I'm going to close it out here. It says our necks are under persecution. All right. Let's get the word persecution. All right. And that is redpa, if I'm not mistaken, redpa. And it means to be behind, follow after, pursue, persecute, run after. That's right. We've been trying to catch up because we've been set back 400 years in this slavery, and we're trying to pursue to get to our rightful stature. Okay, all right. So it says, and we're to be persecuted and to have to pursue something. That means you are held down, all right, and oppressed. It says, our necks are under persecution, our necks were held down and oppressed. We labor and have no rest. That's right. We labor. What we're doing right now, this video right here, this is a form of work, a form of labor. All right. A form of laborious work, or you could say. All right. Even though the laws are grievous unto us, this is something I want to do. This is something a sincere brother wants to do, is push the word and push the truth. Because what? We desire to get the hell up out of here. Like it says in the book of First John. We write the petition for our desire of what we desire unto the Lord, because we know he hears us. All right. And it says, and have no rest. We have no rest here. So what? The saying is, we'll sleep when we're dead? You're damn right. We'll sleep when we're dead, man. All right. We'll sleep when we make it to the kingdom, Lord willing. You know, and all Israel shall make it to the kingdom. But we want to make it in a glorious manner as being a part of the elect 144. That's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect. So, you know, this persecution is going to come upon us, man. It's true. It's true. Every day you see it. Every day something's going to happen, man. All right. Even this Hurricane Florence about to hit, that's persecution. All right. Because some Israelites may get persecuted in that particular storm, man. And pray for the brothers out there in the Carolinas. Okay. Pray for the brothers out there in the Carolinas. All right. So with that, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 First Fruit. This is your brother Kasha Quala from the GMS Atlantic Church. And until next time, I want to say Shalom.